Hi everybody. I am hot. I think I'm going through the change, y'all. I think I'm going through the change. Because I am always hot nowadays, like all the time. Okay, I'm trying to share one place, y'all. If you don't mind, please like and share. Let's share to my page. As you're coming in, let me know how you're doing in the comment section. I know I have not seen you all in a little while, but all is well. All is well. I'm going to come and just share briefly with you all about my upcoming seasoning line that I'm super excited about. And I just appreciate you all for your patience. I did just start, so just continue to be patient with me. This is something that's dear to my heart because anytime that I know for a fact that God is leading me to do something, I want to do it in excellence. Okay, so when I present these seasonings to you all, it's going to be my very best, just like my recipes. You know, I know my books don't look the best, but the recipes are bomb. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm going to share a little bit about this seasoning line. So my seasoning line will be called Select Blends, but it will not be limited to just seasonings. I have some other things up my sleeve, and it's crazy how I can literally see it. It's like God gave me a vision from the labeling all the way down. So I'm super excited to be able to launch it when the time comes. But for those who missed the labeling, it's kind of hard to see it on this bottle. But if you look close, you can see the logo. Okay, so you will see anywhere you go, you'll be able to tell my seasonings by this particular logo. So where do I start? So I guess about 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know, there are people that follow me that remember when I mentioned when God gave me that name, he showed me clear as day, Select Blends. And I wrote it down, and I didn't really do too much with it at that time. I remember I kind of was messing around, dabbling with some seasonings, but then I just let it go. And, you know, people will ask me, you know, when you gonna, you know, why you don't have your own seasonings? Because I love to cook, of course, but you don't have to have your own seasonings for that reason. But I know how to blend seasonings, just like with my recipes. It's certain seasonings I'll say, y'all put this together, use these two together. All you need is this one blend. So lately I have been just blending my own seasonings. At the beginning of this year, I knew in my spirit that God said, it's time. It is time for you to start this seasoning line. So I did not hesitate. I trademarked my name. God is so good because my name was still available. I had already purchased it, selectblends.com, so I didn't have to worry about that. But the mere fact that 2 to 3 years later, that name had not been trademarked by anybody for something such as food, like a seasoning, was just bananas to me. And it was my confirmation that God was saying, I was holding this for you. So here we are. So I have been blending seasonings, and this is my plan. So I already have 4 seasonings that I blended. Now it's a few of them that I'm going to tweak a little bit, but my all-purpose honey, I have just been cooking some of everything with this. So if you like garlic and onion and a few other things in there, honey, it has been just amazing. I made some, I put it in my cabbage when I made my corned beef and cabbage. I've tried it on some seafood. I've tried it in, it was something else I made. The chili, I made tacos because I made a taco seasoning too. So of course I'm trying out my spices to see, you know, if I want to add something, take something away, what have you. And I have just been writing down, of course you have to write down your seasonings recipe, because my plan is I'm not going to be blending y'all spices. I'm going to create the recipe and send it off and let a company blend the spices. That's the plan. And there are companies that will do that for you. All you have to do is have your particular recipe. They will blend your spices for you, package them up and all that good stuff. So far we have, and I love this one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. And I just believe it's going to be one of y'all favorites too. So this is the seafood. It's so good, honey. You can use this on your seafood, or you'll be able to put it in your seafood boil, honey. Okay, or your boil bags. So the seafood one is by far right now my favorite. And then my all-purpose is this one. We have taco seasoning. I was tired this night, y'all, when I was blending these spices. The taco one, so I don't have a lot of those yet, but taco seasoning, but I do have my recipe. And then, of course, we have chili seasoning, okay? So I'll be making, I have so many ideas of different things. Y'all have no idea. My mind is going like this because I'm super excited because I got so many things I want to blend together and create for you all. So in the very near future, I have to take certain steps. I did get an email or two from some people wanting to know, you know, they want to start their own seasoning. You just want to start with looking up the information in your state about the cottage food law. Get all that stuff squared away. Make sure you're following those guidelines. That's another reason why my labels aren't on here yet. For one, this is too small. And then my state has certain guidelines, things I have to have on my labels. So I'm just working through that. My website is being worked on. And then I want to make sure that my labels are exactly how I want them to be. Like everything has to be right. Okay. But as far as the spices, it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be worth the wait. And I just want to encourage you that if you do want to start your own seasonings, go ahead. Even if you do just one seasoning, don't let nobody discourage you. I saw a comment and somebody said, it's too many people making spices, and it's not my spice. I got my own particular taste buds and blend. You can never have enough seasonings. The same thing with pots. I love pots and pans. I can never have too many pots, and I can never have too many pans. So you be encouraged if you want to start your seasoning line. Don't let nobody discourage you, and I don't care what it is you want to do. I don't care what it is you want to do. Don't let anyone discourage you. So let me pull y'all up over here because y'all too far away. If you have any questions for me, I didn't write any notes, as y'all can see. It was my plan to write notes out, but child, I just went on and hit the live button and came on. So if you have any questions for me, let me know. Now is the time, whether it's about this or something else. Let me know. Thank you all so much for the congratulations. I'm excited. I'm excited. And I know it's going to be something that, you know, my children are already proud of me, but it'll be something that, like I was sharing with another person, I'm working on building something to leave behind for my family. I believe in leaving something behind for your family to carry on. Your children, there should be something that you should be able to leave behind for them, no matter what it is. So that's just me. I'm more of a legacy person. I care about legacy. I do. And this is what my grandmother did for me. So she was also an entrepreneur. You all ask about her a lot. She was an entrepreneur. She was very smart. She has so many different businesses. And no, she didn't get to the level that I think she wanted to get, but she passed something down to me that now that I'm walking out, and I know that she's smiling down on me because I've been able to do things that she wasn't able to do. No social media and stuff wasn't out, but the fact that I've been able to touch so many lives and send my cookbooks all over the world, things that she taught me. Some of that stuff she taught me. Some of those recipes I got from her, you know, and if anything, I definitely have a part of her spirit on the inside of me. So she actually is doing it. So, because I'm doing it in her name, I honor her with what I do. And that's why she, you know, she's still here. So I am a part of her legacy. And now I'll get to pass things on to my children as well. So, all right. Renee says, have you considered selling samplers? Hold on. Where did it go? You know what? We're going to have definitely something along those lines. Aaliyah just came in here and she said, Mom, you should do samples. Absolutely. I have no problem with doing that. Doing the sampler packs. I think that's a great idea. So I'm pretty sure I will. Right now, it's just a matter of getting the recipe down. I want it to be just how I want it to be before I actually launch it. So let's just say I am going to probably tweak, I know, my taco seasoning and my chili seasoning a little bit. So these I may either give away or I may go, you know, somewhere locally because they're still good. But there are certain things, you know, you just want to get the taste just the way you like it. And I don't want to reblend this. So maybe that could be a part of something. I don't want to do a sample, but maybe I'll just give them away. Amen, Deborah. Angel said Proverbs 13:22. Amen. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Miss Is it Carita? Oh yeah, thank you for asking that, Gina. Gina said, "Are your seasonings salt free?" Yes. So I'm big on that anyway, because God has really been helping me just to be healthier. Excuse me. So what I plan to do, and I have a heart. My grandmother was diabetic. So, there are people in my life that I love tremendously that are also diabetic. So I'm going to be big on the salt free. Now, the seafood seasoning will not be salt free. Okay. But it's not loaded with sodium. You know, I was thinking about how we have to retrain ourselves to eat better. So right now, anything that tastes real good, it's not good for us. Think about all the food that's not good for us. It tastes the best. The seasonings that taste the best they don't have good stuff in them. They're not healthy, in other words. So yes, it's good, but it's not healthy. You know, a lot of seasonings have MSG. I won't have any MSG. So there are different things like that we have to just retrain ourselves. And the more you do it, just like you got in the habit of eating, the wrong things, you can get into the habit of training yourself to eat less salt, training yourself to eat seasonings and herbs and things that are more healthy for us. So it's just going to it's all about what do you want, so it's up to you. Nobody can make that choice for you, but my products will be healthy for you. So I'm going to push out products that are salt-free, things that can help you to be healthier. And then, like I said, a lot of people today are struggling with diabetes. A lot of people are. So that will be helpful for those people, so that they can have as much as you want. You can put on as much as you want, honey, because it's not going to be harmful for you. Oh yeah, Gina, and less sugar. You're right. I'm not a sugar person. If you follow me, you know that I don't like nothing sweet. I do not like sweets. I literally ate, what do we get? I treat my kids to ice cream sometimes. Like, we'll go to Dairy Queen. Now, I'll buy the Blue Bunny or whatever the ice cream is, and we have it in the freezer. But you know how it is. It's it's like a treat to go like to Dairy Queen, somewhere like that. So one night I took the girls out for ice cream, Bella and Alana, and I decided to get me a Blizzard as well. And I had not eaten ice cream, y'all, in about 3 years. Literally, I had not eaten ice cream in about 3 years. So, and I probably won't eat it again for another 5 years, because I don't care for ice cream. But that particular night, every now and then I'll eat some. So I'm not a sweets person, nothing sweet. I don't even put sugar in my coffee. So I'm good on the sugar. But I know a lot of people, like sweets and things like that. No cookies, cakes, and none of that. I do like cheesecake, but it's a once every 2-3 years type deal. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Mitchell. Hi, Cassandra. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, Carlene. Thank you, John. All right, any questions that I missed? Now, another thing that you probably don't know either, for those that want to start your seasons, there are companies that blend spices for you. I mean, not your recipe. Like, they have their own blended spices, and you could just slap your logo right on there too. Now, that's for those that just, I don't know how their spices taste though, but I literally just learned that. So a lot of people, it's just like people that take recipes offline and put it in the cookbook and say it's theirs. Same thing. You can buy spices already blended and slap your logo on it. Now, me personally, I got to blend my own. My recipe got to be my recipe. So that's why I took so long with my cookbook. I said, nope, I want my recipes to be my recipes. Okay? It's something about, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just slapped the logo on somebody else's seasoning. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I stole recipes and sold them to you all. So you got to live with whatever choices that you make in life. So whatever you can live with, that's what you do. Somebody said their problem is bread. Well, we will be doing our next weight loss challenge in April, but I just didn't go live yet. I have been working. I have been tired. I've been more tired than I normally am because this actually requires a lot. I don't know, for those that blend spices, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It requires a lot of more work. So And it takes a while to blend. You can't just throw stuff together. You actually have to blend it together. And then you got to put them in each container. I mean, child, it's a lot. Barbara, you know what's funny? I don't even know how many I'm going to have so far. I mean, how many I'm going to have all together. Because I have so many ideas that I need to get out on paper. So the seafood, this particular one, you'll be able to do seafood, like on your fish, your shrimp and stuff like that. Or I'm going to have a pouch that are actually on the way that you'll be able to do the seafood boil. So it's good for both. This is a good blend for seafood, period. So whether it's the boils or you just want a small one just to do for seafood. Or your butter, like your seafood butter. The all-purpose as well. What was you asking me? Oh, well, so far we got 4. Seafood, all-purpose, taco, and chili. That's where we are right now. And I didn't even plan to do those 4. I knew I was going to do seafood, and I knew I would have an all-purpose. And I'm going to have more than one all-purpose. So this is the first one. And again, they're all salt-free with the exception of my my seafood. And it would be salt-free if I did not include a particular seasoning in here. So that has salt in it, but it's not a lot of it. So that's the good news. So it won't be high in sodium, but I have to do all that. It'll be on your labels, your nutrition label. You'll be able to see how much sodium is in it. And that's another part you got to do. You have to do your labeling. You have to make sure that you put all the ingredients that are in your spices, as well as the sodium content and whatever other ingredients that are in your seasonings. So I'm doing all this by myself. So the blessing in my journey, because when y'all do see me down the road, the blessing in my journey is I didn't have anybody to come alongside me. I'm literally finding my way. Ever since I've been on social media, I have to find my own way. And for me, that has been difficult, but yet it's also a blessing. It's something about, even when I try something out and it doesn't work, it's something about the process that you go through. It does something for you on the inside. It helps you to appreciate your journey more instead of somebody just coming and saying, this is how I go. And it's, in some cases you do need that. You need somebody to do that. But for me, this is the way God chose to lead me. That's why I don't rush things. I know people just want me to do this. You know, you need a show, you need that. But I knew that I needed a process. I knew there were things I needed to still learn. When I started cooking, I would always say all the time. That was so annoying to me. I annoyed myself. Hold on, y'all. Go back. You ain't got no clothes, girl. You ain't got enough clothes. Go sit down. Sit down. I'm coming. Grandma coming. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my grandbaby, and I don't want her on camera with not no shirt and stuff on, because y'all know how it is. What was I saying? So that's a good question. Irma said, will they be on Amazon? Yes. Well, I don't know if they'll be on Amazon too, because you'll be able to go to my website, selectblends.com. It's not up yet, but I own that. So I know I have them on my site. I guess there will be no need for them to be on Amazon, but we'll see. But yeah, so I'm enjoying my journey. Like I said, I'm not in a hurry. Seems like sometimes other people are trying to rush you to do things that you're not even in a hurry to do. Like, I don't mind taking my time and finding my way. So it just depends on what kind of person you are and your personality. So I've been enjoying it, and I feel just blessed. I really, really do. Thank you, Miss Reeves. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be on Amazon. Like, to be honest, that's why I sent my cookbooks there. I mean, that's why they're there. Like, I don't mind it being on Amazon. You know, they do take a portion of your money, but I don't care about that. It's the convenience that you all can just go get it. I ain't got to ship nothing out. Y'all can go and order a cookbook anytime. Like, that's what I care about. Convenience. It ain't that deep. Let them take a couple dollars. You know, you spend more money doing it yourself and energy. You know, so. And then with Amazon too, for those who don't sell on Amazon, you don't get paid for like 3 months. Like, It's crazy. But like I said, I don't mind that because I have different streams of income coming in. So keep that in mind. If you sell on Amazon, you sell something, your income from January, you ain't gonna get to like March or April, something like that. I don't even know because I don't keep up with it. But that's just some information for those who don't know. Okay? You get paid once a month. And like I said, it's like 90 days or something. They got some kind of little policy or something. So I don't know. I don't worry about it. So that's for those who need that money right then. You're not going to get it for a while. So you don't get caught off guard. Let's see. My cookbooks are Home Style Cooking Made Easy. Both of them are Home Style Cooking Made Easy. One is, it's going to say edition 1 and one says edition 2. So this is edition 2. I gave my edition 1 to somebody. I don't know. Thank you, Yolanda. And I know there are people that are genuinely happy for me, especially if you've been following my journey. I do know that sincerely. I know there are a lot of people that don't, you know how people are. People are going to be people no matter what, but when all you got to focus on is the positive. Know that there are people who are praying for you, who genuinely want to see you win. Everybody is not jealous of you. Everybody is not out for you. There are still good people in this world. It's not many. I mean, we could just keep it real. It's not many, but there are still some. So those are the ones you just need to focus on. Ignore the rest. Ignore the rest. Thank you, Diane, for purchasing. Thank you, Miss Myrtle. You can't order the seasonings yet. That's what I was giving you an update on. Amen, Carol. How are you in family? Thank you, Trisha. Let's see. Everybody is doing well. It's just that Aaliyah's been working a lot lately, and she's about to graduate. Y'all know Layla been moved out years ago. And so it's just me, Alana, and my grandbaby, Bella. So even though, of course, I feed my family every day, a lot of the times you all don't see me because I don't have to do a meal. I'll do something real, light or quick. And then for me, if the kids want Chick-fil-A or something and I decide to do that, I'll just have a salad. I got a big bowl of salad over there right now that I had from last night. So salad is like my favorite thing to eat. Like when I say that, I mean it. I'm a salad head. For real, for real, for real. I love it with Caesar dressing. Give me a garden salad with Caesar dressing, salt and pepper, honey. It is so good. Robert said he got his pots and pans ready. And like I said, the main thing that I'm excited about is that they're salt free. And because it's going to be so many more people that I can help. You know what I'm saying? Because when you actually have a family member or somebody that you know that have passed away from diabetes, it's different. It hits you different. Okay? It hits you different. So that's what I'm most excited about. Is pushing out seasonings that I know are going to be helpful and not harmful. But don't get it twisted. The ones that got all that stuff in it, they good. They good. But y'all don't see me cooking with some stuff like y'all used to. And I'm not going to mention any names, but it's a reason. So you have to do stuff sparingly, depending on what's in it. But it doesn't mean it's not good because they are still good. So let's not get that twisted. Get back in here. You cannot come on camera like that, girl. Go. Sit down for grandma, okay? Give me a few more minutes. I know you don't understand that, but hold on, though. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to wrap it up because my grandbaby, Bella, is 2. I hope y'all can see her. Bella is 2. She'll be 3 April 16th. So she'll be 3 next month. Where has time gone? But for some reason, she likes to walk around the house with no clothes on. So you put clothes on her, she takes them back off. You put clothes on her, she takes them back off. So I let her be free. The cookbooks have been on Amazon, Glenny. They've been there. I don't know when I've officially put them on there. I think it was like last summer or something like that. But they've been there. They've been on there. Hypertension is rampant. It is. Yep. It is. So it's so many benefits to this. And like I said, it hits different for me. So, because it's personal. It's personal. Angie said, she ain't gonna be no nudist. I had another baby that did that because I got 5 kids, but that's my grandbaby. But I had another, matter of fact, I think Alana did that a lot when she was around that age. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Deborah. So just keep me in your prayers. If you want to do anything, just pray for me. Just pray for me. Everything gonna work out in the right time. I promise you that. It's coming along. I'm doing my part. That's all you can do. You do your part, God will do the rest. Do your part, God will do the rest. You know, one of the things that I remind myself, I have never regretted obeying God, and you won't either. You will never regret obeying God. Never. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? So all you got to do is do your part. God is faithful. He will keep his word. He will do exactly what he said he will do. All you got to do is do what he told you to do and stay focused and keep it moving. And stop allowing people and their opinions to slow you down. I made a post that said, you know, the devil, he tries to use different things. The devil knows what your weaknesses are, your struggles, and he uses different people at times to try to hinder you. But what you got to always remember is that the devil cannot stop you. He does not have the power nor the authority to stop anything in your life. And you got to know that, because see, if you don't know that, you will allow him to come along and cause you to be stagnant. No, baby, he ain't got that power. See, I remind him of his future. I remind him where he gonna be at. And it's only a matter of time. Bella, close that door. It's only a matter of time. You just got to know who you are. And when you find yourself being distracted or you slow down, just remember, he can't stop you. And in some cases, you can't even stop you. In some cases, God won't even allow you to stop you, because he'll allow stuff to happen and situations and circumstances to come along to get you in order. Because he knows exactly what you need to get your behind in check and back on track. He knows what you need. He created you. He created you. Who knows you better than your creator? That's why you got to stop listening to people. They just like you. They on the same level you on. They on the same level you on. God way up there somewhere. That's why people can't go on, child. Larry, the name is Home Style Cooking Made Easy. And it looks like that. So it's a edition 1 and edition 2. I'm telling you, child, that's why don't nothing faze me or impress me with people. It's like, child. And I'm going to share this last thing and I'm going to go. It came to me, and this may be something that you already know. It came to me why people worship people. From the beginning of time, after the fall of man. Do you realize that people was making idols? Y'all know the stories in the Bible. They was worshiping different idols and gods and gold and all sorts of things, right? But here's the thing. God created us with something in us to want to worship. We desire to worship. That's why we put people, places, and things in that place. We were created with a desire to worship. But the thing about it is, we're supposed to worship God. He gave us that so that we would worship him. That's why you have this desire to worship people. That's why Beyonce got worshipers. It's just going in the wrong place. You're going to have that desire to worship. But you got to know how to put it in the proper place. God is the only one we are to worship, not a person. God and God only. God and God only. But that's why people do it. So it's a normal, natural thing for us to want to worship. We just got to worship the right one. We got to move people and things and everything else out the way. Only God. He said, I am a jealous God. We are to worship him and him only. So think it not strange when you see it happening. It's not because people are wrong, in a sense. They just got it going in the wrong place. Amen. It's okay to admire people, but it's a whole nother thing when you worship. That belongs to God. It's sacred. It only belongs to him. Because I couldn't get it. God had to give me that revelation. I didn't understand why people uplift people the way they do. I said, God, what is happening? What is going on here? Because I don't get it. I honestly, God is my witness. I was sincere in that prayer. I don't get it. Why do people think other people are better than them? Why do they put them in that position? What makes them do that? Why don't they know they are valuable? They are just as valuable as the person that they are uplifting. I gotta go. My grandbaby done came back out that room. I love you guys. I'll see you soon and I'll keep you updated. All right. Thanks for hopping on, y'all.